So 2-day internal audit training is one of our most valuable trainings. So essentially, this is going to walk you through the exact standard requirements, application and how to audit, strategies and how to audit. We'll even talk about some pitfalls when people have implemented on their own, ways they need to correct, to update. And so this is a means in doing your internal audit training. If you have, and you should have, 1 or 2 people qualified in doing your internal audits, if you should get in a pinch or availability or anything like that, you have somebody in-house that can do these internal audits in the need of that. We do have customers where they're doing the bulk of their internal audits, but we are auditing their internal audits because you as an auditor cannot audit your own work. So you in fact could not audit the audit program if you were to be performing all the internal. So if there's a lot of scenarios there, so if you were to have us do your internal audits, or if not, there's 2 different ways to go about it. So again, we also offer a QMS planner that essentially you could plot in when your critical dates are, and then back up when subject to audits could be done internal audit wise, what needs to be done in advance prior to your surveillance or certification, recertification audits, as well as we recommend to try to do your management review 2 months in advance. If 1 month sooner, even all the better. Therefore, you can assess the entire system from how your objectives are being met, your closeout rate of your corrective actions, all of your customer complaints, and even any other areas that could be of concern that needs to be highlighted to all of management in order to devote resources in making the corrections. Yes. So if you know the background and all of the sort of skinnies and the nooks and crannies and areas of what the standard is and where the pitfalls can occur, how do they integrate with all of the processes and other areas of the subject matters, then you in fact could be most well informed in order to alleviate any sort of breakdowns. And so when you know that your audits are being performed as scheduled, and when there are corrective actions needed, and you're proactive in ensuring those are getting resolved, then you will be more on top of the whole entire system. This is a really great opportunity. Although some people say it's more than a college course. 2-day, basically it's outlined in the first day is all instructional. We're going to go through all of the requirements and basically how to plan an audit. You're going to start to actually conduct your audit. We may do some role playing of interviews. We'll even have you possibly do some presentations on how you would report the internal audit results. We'll talk through what makes a very good internal audit program as well. So this is an extremely highly valued course because you really get a lot packed into 2 days in understanding the ISO requirements, how to audit them, what the registrars will expect of them, what are some good strategies in implementing some of these requirements. This is, we're moving more online, however, we are going to see about how we can do a hybrid. Most of our current customers are in our local area, but they still might want the comfort of their own offices. So we don't know how that'll actually turn out. But we are offering where you can get away from your office, come to our lovely facility, get a whiff of all of our holistic products, a sampling, a nice luncheon if you were to come here. 1 registration you can have at this very moment, for this time only, as many people participate out of your company. That's our treat for the year end. Yes, you will get all downloaded PDF follow-alongs and Word versions of the actual check sheets that you can edit, tweak, modify, and create for your own, which will cut down a ton of hours of work and preparation for you. Q&A, explanation. So what I have found and what we've designed in all our courses very early on is to make it much more active, much more interactive. So we'll have exercises, we'll have dialogues, we'll have explanations, and especially have various kinds and types of companies of how one would implement sort of some generic requirements out of the standards.